Get ready. It's time. Christina, Catherine, Lisa, Amy, and Lauren. Welcome to the Cimarelli Podcast.
Hey, it's Christina.
I'm Catherine.
Wait, I'm Christina. Hey, I'm Christina.
I'm Catherine.
I'm Lisa.
I'm Amy.
I'm Lauren.
and we're Cimarelli.
Oh
the band's back together.
Welcome back to
the Cimarelli Podcast. Wow, it's like I never left.
I've been waiting for that.
Am I taking it out?
Tell us,
What's
girl.
the word? Or not taking you out,
Intro.
bringing everyone in?
Bringing
Yes,
us
bring
home.
them in.
No, because that sounds like an ending.
Okay.
All right, whatever. What?
136.
That's it.
Parenting rules.
Episode 136. We're going to go over parenting rules, which apparently they did part of this without me. But I really am excited to talk about this because you know what? All I do is monologue in my head in the bathroom. When I'm on a walk with Lily, I'm like, oh, can't wait to teach her about science of drugs and how they work. I feel like it's very effective, whatever. Now I'm going to tell her about Matthew Perry.
Oh, yeah.
I need to paralyzed bowels.
Oh, honey.
Oh my.
The downs of opioids. They need to know. You
They
have
gotta
to
know.
They need to know.
No.
So right.
Fun party goers don't tell you about that.
No, they don't.
You might not be able to poop ever again one day.
Yeah, that is
that's so
terrifying.
sad.
There are
Oh, dear.
consequences. Anyway, so
Anyway.
I think about these things all the time, and I am the most chill, uptight parent you've ever met. So I can't wait. I asked Chad last night, I was like, am I the uptight one? And he's like, no. Yeah.
I'm the most chill, uptight.
I think
Yeah.
in different ways, you're really chill, and then
That's a
not.
great
like,
question.
That's so interesting.
Yeah,
You don't have to ask
He and I
that.
trade off.
What?
He is so laid back with like.
Wait, am I the chill one?
No, you're the uptight
I'm
one.
the uptight one?
I don't know. Oh wait, I don't know.
You're the uptight one, Kat.
Wait. Sure, then you're like, wait.
Now I'm like, wait a minute.
No,
Kat
I think
is the
Matt and I
uptight
are
one.
both uptight and chill in different ways. I
Yeah.
don't even know.
I think
Because
I'm.
I'm like, oh, it's
In
cool.
personality wise, you're obviously way more chill, but now
Max
I'm
is
like,
they shouldn't have that toy. They're going to choke. And I'm like, they're fine. It's fine.
Oh,
then I'm like,
He's the safety monitor.
yes,
Yeah.
he's a safety monitor.
Yeah, if Lily wanted to do anything with her hair, her clothes, whatever, Chad would be like, "Come on, you gotta let him live." And I'm like, "But no, hair or clothes, I wouldn't care." But like, oh yeah, she wants to go to a party. I'd be like,
probably because he's a guy.
no, because he had the
And
most accepting
have a
mother who was
sister,
like,
right?
let him do whatever. Like he dyes hair bright fire red and wore Marilyn Manson shirts to elementary school.
God.
I love to
And,
see
and
it.
he was free to find who he was, and then
for
didn't
him.
feel like going wild because
Nick
there
is
was,
terrified
Yeah.
for Tristan. Terrified.
but not for Barrett.
Not for marriage, but I think he's like, he'll handle it.
different.
He's like, I hope he'll be able to
Don't
be
victimize
protective.
your daughter. She can handle
It's
it.
scary. Yeah, I'm hoping we'll raise a very
Okay.
capable woman.
Yes,
That's
you will.
what I
you
hope.
will. You will.
But I don't know if I'm the uptight one.
Yeah, you.
I feel like Nick seems more
Nick's
uptight
the
than you,
uptight.
honestly.
You don't think...
You, when you go into parent mode, you like,
You're like,
I
your
try
heart
to be
rate
chill.
slows to zero.
I try to be chill.
Barrett, can you come inside?
I try very hard.
Barrett's walking the plank. It's over there though.
All done with. No, really, I'm like, all done with that.
Oh, keep playing it.
I try to be chill because I know if I don't, it will escalate his personality.
Okay, yeah,
Because I get him.
I feel like my whole parenting is my children screaming in my face and me going, I can tell you're very mad right now. They're like, get me out of this high chair. And I'm like,
I can tell.
I hear your concern. I am going as fast as I can, but I will get you out of this high chair.
That's what it is.
So they're the Karen and you're the manager.
Yes.
I'm sorry, we
That's
have no
so
reservations left tonight. You'll have to book somewhere else.
That is so accurate.
My children can be Karens.
There's
They're
nothing I
not
can do about that.
All right, guys. We're gonna jump in. As I said, we're talking about the parenting stuff. That's coming very soon.
Because you think about it in theory, and then when it actually happens, it's different. All right, cool.
And now that you have children to actually physically
I know, I'm like,
think
wait,
about,
like, oh my
her?
gosh.
That's who would be doing that?
It's so
You're
weird.
like, little Lily Ann?
So
Not
we
that that's her
start.
name.
We start off with our highs and lows of the.
Oh, I can go first. Of course.
See it.
I'll start with my low. It was a physical low because, it's always about sleep, right? Well,
Always.
obviously,
Always.
I've been gone and it wasn't for no reason. I have been running on adrenaline and cortisol. Whatever, husband's in the hospital, doodle-doo, ba-da-ba. It's a lot. And I cannot talk about it in any heavy way at all.
I get it.
So
And lack of sleep, that. Pain pills, alarms every 2 hours in the night. That's over. We're sleeping. Last night I slept from
my
midnight
gosh.
to 6, and it was
Oh
amazing.
my
I also
gosh.
slept
Wait, like you
after
don't
that.
have to do the pills?
No.
Oh,
But
nice.
all he has
God
is his normal
bless.
thing again.
so
which
it's
is
not
good.
like middle of the
good.
night. I
That's-
love
that
it.
was like a month.
We love to hear that.
Oh my God.
That's really hard.
My body's just no. It
Dead.
would be like we had a 10 p.m. alarm, a midnight alarm, a 2 a.m. alarm.
Oh my gosh.
A 6 a.m. alarm, an 8 a.m. alarm.
Oh
so it's
my
like
gosh.
there's no
That's a lot.
sleeping
Yeah.
in
That
ain't
long
right.
stretches. But I was like, wow, I feel pretty good for what I'm dealing with. And then finally, now that everything's like winding down and he's doing better and coming alive, my body's like, all right, now it's your turn to crash. So I realized last week that I have adrenal fatigue. And I'm just
Girl.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm
makes sense.
That
Right,
totally
right.
makes sense.
I'm so tired. So I'm trying to do all the things to get that back. But yeah, that was my low because I crashed.
Oof.
Out of it seemingly overnight. That magical energy just left me. So that was my low. What was my high? I didn't think that far ahead. I just remember my low. Had a lot of wait, I had a high. What was the high? Shoot. I don't remember what it was, but China did something really fun with Lily. Oh, no, never mind. Okay. I heard, I watched this Megan Fox interview and she was like, as much as I can, I like to go into nature without my phone, without any people or buildings or electricity.
Sounds dangerous.
Girl, I love her.
Well, I think it's like somewhere nearby, but it's like there's
I
no
love
one
that
around.
for
Whatever.
her.
I know. It's just like a detox. I was like,
Love nature.
she's onto something. So I brought my phone and my child and a stroller and a bag full of supplies.
Same
But
thing.
we walked
Very
through
same.
this like nature path.
Aw,
And it was like a way,
I love
well,
that.
there's a freeway overpass, but other than that, there was like no cars and buildings. And I was like, oh my gosh,
fun.
Megan Fox was right. That was a big high. And there's all these like, the leaves are falling down, the fall is in the air.
Oh, it's the best fall
It was
ever this year.
autumn. It was just
Is that
fall.
a real song?
Is that a Miss Rachel song? Yeah.
Oh,
Lily goes, the leaves are falling down. She drops the leaves. Anyway, that's my high. It was a beautiful, beautiful walk in a new place where I was like, it's actually right by your house. I'll tell you about
I
it.
feel like that's what
What?
the
Yeah, it was
you
right
need.
by your house.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, not literally.
I
but,
love
like,
that.
Tell you about
Yeah.
it.
I love it.
Yeah, we could walk there. All right, go ahead.
Okay, let's see. My last week was not great because I realized that it was just trash because I trashed it. You know, when you actually get to the end of the week and you're like, why am I
did I
severely
do?
sad? Oh, because I trashed my whole week
What'd you
by not doing anything. I was in deep mental turmoil.
oh yeah.
So I
you
laid
were.
in bed all day, every day. And I didn't go for walks. I didn't go visit the Lord. I didn't visit a friend. I did nothing of the sort. And then
Isolation.
yeah, it was horrible. And then the weekend it got better. So that was like, I guess, a high. Because I got to like, I saw some friends, you know, but it threw off my days so deeply that yesterday I referred to next week because I thought it was Friday, but it was not Friday. It was in fact Monday.
Oh, I keep thinking yesterday was
I was
Sunday.
so disturbed.
Oh.
It was hard. But yeah. Now I'm getting, I don't really have a
thought it
high.
was Friday.
Your
Lisa,
highest?
yes, I said we should do that next week on TikTok. And Lauren's like, why next week? We have 2 days this week to do it. And I was like, oh, this week. It's not Friday. Oh.
All right.
But yeah.
Your high is that things are turning around.
Yes, they definitely are.
She saw a
Your
friend.
high is
She saw
it's
friends.
not the low anymore.
Yes.
out of the low.
That's
Yes.
good.
My week is untrashed.
Good
now.
for you.
Oh, wait. Before we continue, hello. Let's point this out. So as you noticed, Lauren and I are wearing the same sweatshirt. And then as
Really
you noticed,
fashionable.
Kath is wearing another thing that says Cimrelli. We're wearing the new Cimrelli merch launch that is out in this one.
Surely.
And also you guys are in the middle of Golden Ticket Week. So you guys are in the middle of Golden Ticket Week, which means every single person who buys something for our merch store, including this new merch drop, old, everything, you will get a golden ticket with your order. And the golden ticket means that you get a prize, period. Every single person gets a prize. It's amazing, right? Every
Love to
single
see
person.
it.
And you're going to win our one-of-a-kind sticker sheet. They're so cute. Super
wow,
cute
that's
stickers.
interesting. You didn't even say that.
I said it in
the
my
group
mind,
chat.
okay?
I send the stickers.
I was at an
crickets from
appointment.
her.
I was at an appointment.
was at an appointment.
Okay, for my pelvic floor.
They are cute though. I like
But
them.
I
They
thought,
are so good.
but I thought,
I'm
wow,
so excited.
these are cute.
One
so
of
you can
them
get
says,
that.
"I was only trying to get some milk."
That is the best one.
It's our song. fall
Fall
back.
back.
Because I realized some of the new, we need to, I made a TikTok like demo of like a slow version of Fallback just for a TikTok, and it was so good. And
Let's
I forgot
do
to
it.
say we need to
let's do it. Yeah.
Sick.
It
Let's
was
do it
so
then.
good.
Listening.
Oh,
Never
this is
done
sad
that song.
acoustic.
Let's
You don't
make
know,
a
it was,
sad
it's so good slow. I'm telling you, it's so good. Anyway,
I would
so
love to do that.
back to the
Let's do it.
prizes. If you want to
Yeah.
get a guaranteed prize, which guys, who does that? Okay, it's awesome. Normally, it's like, oh, you might get a ticket. No, you will. You will. And
You've got
people
a
always ask,
golden
what if I
ticket.
order different multiple times? Every order. If you want to order 5 different orders, order 5
You get
different
5 ticks.
orders. Not 5 different items in one order, but 5 different actual orders. Every individual order gets a ticket. So you can either get the sticker sheet, you can get a signed poster from us, and these are the smallest prizes, okay? And those are even good. Bigger than that, a call from one of us. You want to talk to us on your phone?
Talk to me about adrenal fatigue.
Yeah.
Guys, a call with one of us, a Zoom, Skype, whatever it is, video call with all of us, or a $250 gift card to our merch store. Okay,
to see it.
I gotta say, we really kill it with Golden Ticket Week. I keep saying, and we biffed on this year, but I want to do a summer version of Golden Ticket Week. Call it something else.
I didn't know
really want to
that.
do it in like May, maybe, or
Golden
June.
Surf Week.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what to call. If you guys have ideas, let us know. You guys are creative, but I want to do it twice a year because it's so freaking fun. I just love
Ooh,
seeing you
maybe
guys
like
excited about your prizes.
treasure at the bottom of the ocean vibe. Summer.
Treasure at
Right?
the Summer Treasure Week.
No. Like that vibe. We can think of something
Ahoy
clever.
mateys week. Sunken treasure.
Treasure box.
Okay, let
week.
us know,
Like
guys.
when you go to the
Buried
dentist and they
treasure.
have a treasure box.
Something like that.
Prize.
Avasti.
So anyway, if you're watching this on Wednesday when it comes out, you have a few days left because it ends on the Monday. That's right after Thanksgiving, if you know when that is, because not everyone does actually.
Well, not everyone celebrates Thanksgiving.
Well, American
US.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
So yeah, Golden Ticket Week, jump on that, and you will get a prize. Woo! And maybe one of you guys watching is gonna be the one that we talk to.
Would be fun.
Can't wait to see. I always love doing the calls. It's so
Me
fun.
too. It's really
it
fun.
It's
actually
so
is
fun.
fun.
So yeah, jump on that store.simrallymusic.com and you can check out our new merch launch. It's so freaking cute, and then any of the old ones as well. Just buy anything
Also,
you want.
it's called the Wintergreen Collection. Isn't that so cute?
Wow.
Because
I
it's
love it.
winter and it's green.
There's a beanie
I love it.
and pants. None of us. Oh, Lisa's wearing the pants. None of us is wearing the
Let's
beanie.
see it.
Hold on.
They say you're worth it with lyrics.
You know what I could do is stand up.
Oh, that could work.
You're worth it lyrics. That's on the back as these as well.
Oh, I love to
And
see it.
Cimarelli.
Love
They're
to
so
see it.
freaking cute, you guys. Bear keeps stealing my beanie. It's green like this, and he keeps saying,
Wow.
"Wear hat," and then he puts it on. It's so cute. So, anyways, had to interrupt that for that. So let's just back into our highs and lows.
Okay, I'll just make this
Look at
quick.
the show of the road.
Okay, I don't need to go on and on.
Shade.
Okay.
Not really. I liked you guys' stories. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
My low was that I watched a scary show. This show was great. But then, so I watched it till midnight, and then I did not sleep until
right.
5 in the morning.
See, that's why I don't do that.
I
That
did
is
not
not
sleep. That
right.
never happens to me. I
ain't
watch
doing
true
that.
crime, this and that, but for some reason, I just was laying in
It
fear.
did not phase me. Stranger Things made me. I have to calm down.
That didn't scare me because I'm like, what? The Demogorgon's gonna come through the window?
It was just
No,
the feeling of suspense got to me. But this one, I was like,
I just thought someone was gonna break in the
It is
whole
pretty
night. That was the problem. I was like, every single noise, I was like,
That's
is
why
that
you
a
just-
person?
yeah.
Is that a person? So that was
Yeah, I
my
feel that.
low. I was deeply disturbed by that experience, and I only got like 3 hours of sleep, so that was rough. And then I had to do
Yikes.
our photo shoot the next day. I was like, I don't know what's happening.
Okay, you're like, I don't have a brain. Read this to me. Tell me what we need to do.
Yeah. And then my high was that a project that I've been working on for many months is really
Coming together.
coming together. And I was really excited about that. So I feel
Love to see
happy.
it.
That was it.
Love it. All right, let's do a quick one with us too, so we can get to the stuff.
Hi. Cooking.
Love it.
Low. Tired.
Okay.
Succinct, my
I
girl.
can relate to that. Let me do the exact same one as Kath. Hi, cooking. Made pumpkin bread, and it was amazing, and I was just so excited that I made it, and it was great. Low. tired. Perfect. Love it, love it,
Wow.
love it. All right, let's do our 5 perspectives. We're each going to give
Yay!
our 5 perspectives on a question.
We actually have 5 people.
and we have
Wow.
such a hearty main topic that we're just going to do this pretty fast and get to that main topic, because the main topic, by the way, Lisa's going to tell us some of her parenting rules about parties. Well, for now, grades, curfew, dating, piercing, tattoos, and then because we did that last time and she didn't.
I'm just gonna
and
skim
then,
through.
and then we're all together going to go over clothes, sleepovers, cursing, chores, going to boys' houses, cell phone, social media. So I can't wait to hear what Lisa's gonna say. We were all dying to know. Everybody would be like, I wonder what Lisa would think. I wonder what Lisa would do. We're just obsessed with her.
We just gotta know.
Thank you guys.
We say it in every video. Like, we gotta get
to
Lisa's
know.
reaction. We gotta
gotta
get
know what she'll
Lisa's input.
say.
Whatever. So anyway, let's go. What is the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning, ladies? Besides check your phone. If you want to say that, just I feel like everyone would say that.
You know what? I check the temperature in Lily's phone monitor in her room to see if I need to change the AC. Sometimes it's like 64 degrees in there. I'm like, whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Warm up a little bit.
I either eat breakfast or go on a walk.
You wake up in your bed and there's breakfast.
Well, she said besides go on your phone. Okay, I get it. Make breakfast.
there you go.
I
Out of your room.
either go for a walk
She's got a
or
kitchenette
lay
in
in
her
my
room.
bed and do a rosary. Those are my options.
Love it.
Or I lay in my bed, do a rosary, and then watch TV for 3 hours. You know, it just depends on
Love it.
I get dressed to go for a walk because I'm in my pajamas and I'm like, if I don't get dressed upstairs to go for a walk,
You'll never
I have
go.
I have to go downstairs, put the bottles in the water for the babies, go up, get the babies, bring them down, give them their bottles, and it's kind of annoying to have to like put them in the playpen, go back upstairs,
Yeah.
get dressed. It's just an obstacle. So I get dressed to go on a walk.
Okay, mine is almost the exact same thing you're saying. I very briskly but very try to be relaxing the whole time. Have my 2 minutes of alone time, and I'm like really quick. I'm like, put contacts in, go to the bathroom, change, get dressed.
Yeah,
boom.
this is literally me.
Because if I don't,
Contacts.
then I have to do that with Barrett trying to destroy my whole bathroom and light
Yes.
everything on fire and stuff like that. And then Tristan crying for me
I
to
let
pick her
the
up.
boys in our bathroom one time. They went straight for the tampon box. Oh
My gosh.
Well, Barrett went and he
gosh.
grabbed the little flossing things that have the pickup, and then he was like, and then he put it back in. I was like, that's a little dangerous. That
gosh.
pokey thing.
See, I took everything dangerous out of the drawers, and Lily they're a horrible mess. She just takes things, put one drawer to the other drawer.
my gosh.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
organized
You know what he
anymore.
does? He grabs any like hot tools and he goes, leaf blower. And he walks around and he leaf blows the whole bathroom.
curling iron.
All right, ladies.
Oh man, that's funny.
She already said.
She said it.
You already did
Yeah,
it.
I
I wasn't
leave
listening.
Wait,
Well-
what did you say?
Oh, you
I
didn't
checked
say
the temperature
Oh,
in Lily's room.
Check the temperature. I got it.
Gotta know, because we're in a weird time of year.
So guys, speaking
it is
of a weird time of year, you know, the winter and everything, it's a more tough time when you might especially need therapy. For me, that is true. It's
Yeah,
when
girl.
depression really starts to ramp up more for me
Same
every
here.
year, like clockwork.
Oh, yeah.
You know, especially 2 years ago, hit me real hard.
Last year
So
hit me real
Speaking of
bad.
that, we want to tell you about our sponsor, BetterHelp. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp, and we've talked about them before. You guys know we've talked about therapy for literally years now. We've all done therapy.
Oh, yeah.
We have all benefited enormously from therapy. I mean, personally, I've had like some absolutely earth-shattering, life-changing moments, experiences from therapy. I don't know where I would be without therapy. Honestly, it is like, it's truly life-saving. And it's all about finding the right therapist, though, is the key. Because a lot of people, they try and they're like, get the wrong therapist. And they're like, it doesn't work for me. But that's a really great thing about BetterHelp is that it's online therapy. So you sign up, they connect you with someone, you do this questionnaire. We all tried it out. It was great. And it's really like specific, helps like hone in on what you need. They connect you with someone who will hopefully be a good fit. But if it's not a good fit, you just switch to the next person. You can avoid the whole like awkward breakup situation, whatever it is, or like, how do I find someone else? Boom, right there, find someone
Match
else.
with someone new.
And you can do that as much as you need to find the right person, which I think is absolutely necessary. Keep going until you find someone who can help you. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up. If you have things that are like you really need help with, you need that input, you deserve to get the help you need. So please don't give up on yourself. So BetterHelp online therapy. Check it out. It's a very convenient way to get it. And it can be hard to find a therapist and figure out, like, what the heck do I do?
Yeah, and
How do I go
another-
about this?
Yeah, another thing that's great about BetterHelp is it's more affordable than traditional therapy. So a lot of people just can't afford it. Traditional therapy is like over $100 an hour. It's expensive. But BetterHelp is a more affordable option, which is awesome. Super convenient, easy. Like a lot of people are like, how do I even find a therapist? They make it easy, streamline the process, and it's super affordable.
And we have a deal for you guys. If you want to get 10% off your first month with BetterHelp, you can go to BetterHelp, HELP.com/Cimorelli, CIMORELLI. Get 10% off your first month. Learn more. Just check it out. It's going to be linked in the description. It's BetterHelp.com/Cimorelli. Check it out. See what you think. Give it a try. I mean, it's definitely worth a try to just see if this could be something that could change your life. If you got anything going on in your life you need help with, please see a therapist. You deserve to get help. Okay, we're about to go into the main topic, talking about the parenting rules. It's going to be pretty juicy. But first, I have to tell you guys, if you want to see every single episode of the Cimorelli podcast, you want to see the full length ones, you got to join our Patreon. Linked in the description. You'll get every single episode, past ones as well, full length. We only post half of them on YouTube. So if you want all of them, you got to join our Patreon. Also, if you want to support us, you're like, I really appreciate the podcast. I love it. I want to support Cimorelli. Love them. Join Patreon. It is only $5 a month for the tier that gets you the podcast. You can also do higher ones that get you more awesome things, such as there's like a birthday club one. You get like merch and a birthday message from us and other things. And there's like a live stream we do every month. There's like all this stuff. I saw the comments the other day. You guys are saying, you got to tell them it's only $5 a month. And you guys are right. I'm listening to you, okay? It's $5 a month if you want to join and get all the episodes every month, plus all the past ones. Plus, we also do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday content. So if you're a Cimorelli stan, you're like, they just don't post enough. We got you. The Patreon. It's in the description. Check it out if you want to support us. We appreciate it so much. Thank you guys. Check that out now. Let's move on.
It's time.
To go.
Main event.
To the main event.
I'm so excited.
All right.
Fighting out of the red corner.
So we did this episode, the first half, with us four. So if you want to see what our takes on this, if you haven't seen them, go to that one. It was kind of shocking.
It was wild.
Amy's take on, maybe just don't say it in this episode, so they have to go watch. Amy's take on,
give us a taste.
on,
Like, I
on
wasn't there.
tattoos.
Oh,
It shocked me a bit.
I was like, if you're like 16, you want to get a tattoo, I'll take you. I don't care.
She said
Like, as long as it's not like offensive to the Lord, like
see it.
some
I can see
demonic
that.
thing.
Lauren's
and like,
take on drinking. I was a little shocked.
me too.
You'll
have to watch. And then there were some points where we were like, Lauren's like, so we have no rules on this now because we talked through things. We were like, wait,
I had
what
a
do we do?
problem. I had a problem of being like, how do I set any rules? Was a problem because I'm like, are they going to listen to any of my rules?
Yeah.
Like, do I want to set? I don't want to set too many rules and be like controlling. Anyway, so we're gonna jump in.
Right in.
And we're going to hear Lisa's take. She's going to give like a quick rundown on some of these, and then we'll jump to the group ones. So
Oh my gosh.
Your hype, and we talked about this last time, how it's like, it's very hypothetical because we don't have teenagers and we know it will change. We know that once you're in the situation, you're like, oh wait, I thought I would do something totally different. So guys, it's just for fun.
We'll see.
It's just hypothetical rules.
That would be funny to look back and watch this when our kids are teenagers and,
And
like,
we're opposite.
what did we do?
Yeah, guys, it's just for fun.
Maybe he's like, you'll never get a tattoo.
Let's all have
Well,
some fun. Let's all
I
have
will not
fun.
change
Hit
my
me with
mind
the
on that.
headlines.
So, number one, parties. What you take?
And remember, this is rules. Do you have a rule on it or not?
Oh, so what is your rule?
Yeah. What would be your rules about parties
My rule is
for your teenage dog?
go live it up, have fun.
Oh,
I would definitely let her go. Yeah, you can go to parties. I guess my rules would be around safety. Like you can't get in a
yes.
car with someone you don't know. That was a rule we had
Smart.
that I respected. No, I did it one time and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to die. But I didn't. Yeah, don't get it's like things like don't get in a car with someone you don't know. Have the ride set home. I'll drive you home at 2 a.m. if you need me to. So plan the ride. Where are you sleeping? Are you coming home? Are you sleeping over at a friend's house? Whatever. We need to know the game plan for safety. Because I've went to some parties and I really enjoyed myself and thought it was so fun to just like people watch and things. So I would trust her to do that. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm so scared of the dangers.
No,
Because
witnessed
I've
them
been
all.
in so many situations that had like dangers, it just freaked me out a lot.
Yeah.
I guess not. I have to remember not all situations are so much danger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've just been in
But
a lot.
you never know.
And being able to be at it got my curiosity. I'm not like, the more that you're around it, the less it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Grades.
rules for grades?
That's
Yeah,
what we
something like you can't get under a certain
such
grade or
homeschoolers.
whatever.
You know, people have those rules.
No.
Their
No,
parents
they get like
have
their
that.
phone taken away or something.
No, I think if you were like, if you, my child, you're my child, you were drastically failing, I would come in and be like, all right, well, we're not gonna go to the concert this weekend or whatever. We've gotta, get this together.
the
It would
homework
be more
together.
concerned, not like, that's what we said. I would be concerned, not
Yeah.
like ashamed.
That is exactly.
Not like you bad child. It's like, oh, this is a sign something's wrong.
that's what we said too.
I'd want to help. I'd want to help, but no,
You better have a 5.0.
no. That's fine. That's
What about curfew?
Okay, we had the 11 o'clock teenager curfew because that was like the California law where my mom's like, you have to be back by
the
11.
law.
Like she didn't want to get
That's
pulled
what we
over or
said, and
something.
we looked it up, and it's for 17 and 18-year-olds. So you have to be home by I think 11
in
or
10
12.
Yeah,
as well.
I don't know. I feel like midnight.
That's what I said.
Yeah, midnight's fine. Like, cause I'm a night owl. I understand
Yeah.
that. I want to take that away, but I would say midnight. Let's bring it home.
Yeah.
And if you want to keep the party going, hopefully have a nice bonus room, soundproof. Not
Gotta have the bonus room.
I need to sleep, but if you want to hang out, that's fine. But just need to come home. Whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That's
okay.
fun.
I want to be a fun house.
Date. Yeah, that's what my goal
little
will
bit.
be.
Not too fun. Anyway, dating. Okay. I want my children to feel like they're allowed to date. I'm not quite Heather Gay on that, Real Housewives. I'm not there. She's like, woo! But I get it. I want them to be able to feel free. I would say
That's what I was saying.
you're allowed to talk to boys whenever you
You're
want.
allowed to talk to
Because
boys.
that's something I felt very restricted on that. No dating until you're married doesn't make sense. That's backwards.
Really doesn't.
So you can talk to boys. I think 16, you could have a boyfriend, and that's fine.
Cute.
But I would want to know him. Bring
Yeah.
him around. Maybe with certain parameters. I feel like depends on the child. I have to see where's Lily at when she's 16. What does she need to know?
Yeah, I said
she
you
can have a boyfriend at 16. I think before that, let's just keep it a special friend or something. I don't know. You can have crushes whenever you want, but let's just, I don't know.
Whenever you
I don't
want.
know. But then if she wanted a boyfriend, she was 13, I might be like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just, certain parameters.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's the big deal? You want to call this boy your boyfriend, you're 13. That's not really a relationship, but you don't know that. So go for it. That's fine.
I said they can date during the day until they can drive. Then they can date
there's something about driving
at
too,
night.
but
Yeah,
I'll figure
and
it
you
out.
can't date anyone who can drive when you can't drive. Sorry.
Interesting. I don't know.
I think ultimately it is less about your rules and more about the kids' confidence
And
and
situations
relationship
they're
with
in.
you of what will happen. You want, as a parent, it's you want to set all these rules, I would like to, that I'm not going to, of you can't do this, you can't do that. But it's that's not going to make them not do that.
No.
The reality is you want your kid to not really feel like they need to be absolutely desperate for a guy making them feel good about themselves, that they'll put themselves in dangerous situations or
Yes.
whatever it is.
I don't want rules. I want
That's what scares
guidelines.
me.
Oh, I like
Here's
that.
some things that will help you.
Guidance.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
I like that.
Guidance,
Well, because
and then
that's what you
empowering.
do for yourself.
Yeah.
You don't have rules on
I
yourself.
have
I have to do
rules.
that.
I
But you
had
have guidelines.
rules, and they were great. But they were things that I knew to be true. It's I will never do this and this,
Okay.
and it was great.
I guess.
She made her
yeah,
own
yeah,
rules.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Oh wait, what's
But
the word?
in daily life, I don't know. It's
philosophy.
guideline. All right, I'll go to bed
Yeah.
at this time, but it's not I
Mine were,
must do it.
Mine
You know
were
what I mean?
with dating, it was sensible things that kept
Okay, yeah,
orders
yeah.
that kept me in
Wait,
place.
what's the word I'm thinking of? Not philosophy,
Strategy.
I know what you mean.
no, it's not a rule. It's like a rule, but
Perspective.
it's not the word rule, and it's,
It's
not
like
a philosophy.
yeah,
it's
a
like
way
I
of
have
doing
a what's the word?
I don't know.
Dang it!
Anyway,
It'll come to me. That's what I have to. Okay, so last one: piercings and tattoos.
as many as you want. Get a face tattoo.
When they're
I
how
don't
old?
care.
Oh my
Get
God.
any
Face,
age.
a face tattoo, I would have to.
I don't know. 10, they're like, I want to get a tattoo. Can you even get a
You can't
tattoo
get a
at 10?
tattoo when you're 10. I think you have to,
You have to be
16
16 with
right?
a parent or something.
Do you think that them having Chad though as a dad would
Oh, probably
would
won't
that,
care.
The
I don't
opposite
think
or
tattoos
more?
Yeah, would it
be
make
so
it the
cool.
opposite or not?
I don't think it's gonna be oh my gosh.
Definitely,
What if I got a tattoo?
Off limits makes it way more.
Yeah, it's not
exciting.
There's not gonna be any cure. You know what is so cute? Chad has his tattoos are movies that he likes and things, which he loves, The
Oh,
Little
that's
Mermaid.
cute.
So there's like flounder somewhere around here, and then like bubbles because it's under the sea. And Lily this week started pointing as I'm going, pop, pop, pop on the
Oh my
bubbles.
gosh.
Pop.
That's
Cutest
so
thing I've
cute.
ever
That's
seen.
precious.
Yeah, so
Oh, I love
That
that.
is so funny.
yeah, I don't care. I think that is so tame, especially in today's society. Everyone has tattoos. It's
today's
not a big
society.
deal.
Yeah.
It's fine.
All right,
Yeah, and
so let's do the
piercings, you can
group.
always take them out. I don't care.
Yeah, I was saying piercings are a nice way, I feel like, to express yourself because it's not like it's like, oh, I'll just
yeah.
take
I
it
would
out.
let them have like some fake gauges, you know, like they make those that like look like they're gauges.
Look,
like,
if you
oh,
really want gauges, I would let them, but I would just say let's start small because that's harder to reverse.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say,
something
doesn't
I would be
that
like, come back in 6 months.
Also,
Do you
they
still want to
hurt,
do that?
you know?
Let's think
Do
for a
you-
long
yeah.
time
You have
first.
pain
you
tolerance
gotta
for
show them
that?
pictures of people with their ears sewn up after.
Oh,
taking
gosh.
off.
Guys,
yeah.
I'm
It's
so
just
curious
something to think through.
our kids.
That was
as
such a
teens.
weird
Will
time
gauges
in my
even
life. All
be
the
a
giant
thing?
gauges.
Is that going to be like an old
I
fart
know.
thing? I don't want that, Mom.
That's
That's
not
gonna
as
be weird.
popular.
Still be like emo kids.
Is it going to be like retro?
I don't know what's gonna be like
Okay.
the landscape.
So for the group, should we start with Lisa and go down the line?
Yeah,
Sure.
Okay, so now group. Once again, if you want to see the rest of our inputs on that, it's
gotta
a couple
watch.
episodes back. Gotta watch it. I
funny.
just remember the whole time I was like, but what if I make this? Or I was just thinking, what if I do this? And my kid does this. What if I do this? And my kid does that.
You can always
the whole time.
get through it.
I was
Yeah.
thinking,
Everything
I
is
can't make any
reversible.
rule because I'm going to make them want to break every
Everything
rule.
is reversible. All right, anyway.
Okay,
Not
anyway.
fully, but you know what I mean. All right.
yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
Most things are.
Basically, most things are not the end of the world.
Yeah.
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 And even the things you think are the end of the world. All right, anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. We're all going to be okay.
Well, everyone's
gonna be
Okay,
fine.
so clothing. Will you have? So starting with Lisa, will you have any rules on
I gotta think
clothing?
about this one.
Okay, this is
This
what
is
I always
such a
tell
hard one.
Chad. Just being real. From someone who
Just
wasn't
being real.
super close to her father growing up, I would say if Lily is suddenly wanting to dress like alarmingly scandalous, like whoa, then I would say you need to get closer with her. Like there's something going on there. There's an outcry for like male attention or something. Okay, as a young girl,
Yeah.
as a young girl, there's a certain line that's
Like
showing
11-year-olds?
me, yeah, like a
Yeah.
little kid or something. That, but in general, my mom sometimes I would wear like really short shorts, whatever, and my mom would not say anything. She
Yeah.
let me do whatever, and then I felt like it wasn't that big of a deal. It wasn't that crazy, whatever. And I also like learned my own ways of thinking of it or whatever. And there's only a few times where I. Like, I just didn't understand. I tried to go to church with like short shorts and these giant wedges on. She was like, and the nicest way she could have said it, it was like, pulled me aside in front of no one. It was like, I think the combination is, I think one of those would be fine, but together it's just a little too much. And I was like, oh,
so
okay.
cute.
Like, I didn't understand that
Yeah.
it even looked a certain way or whatever to church.
That's the only time she ever said stuff was church. Like, oh, that's
and
too
she
short for church. I was
explained it,
like, okay.
Just those
I feel like she didn't
together
shame us
might
for
be a little
clothes.
much. And I was
She
like,
didn't
all right.
shame us.
No, not at all.
Never,
You hear stories
ever.
of that, of like parents
Yeah.
shaming
and
their
that's
daughter.
why I'm like, I don't want to make them feel bad. It's more
Yeah.
of like, is this a sign of something or whatever? Or is she just interested? I don't know.
yeah, I
Interesting that
never
way.
want to shame.
I want
my
Lily-
daughters.
especially because
Oh, yeah.
I like to dress how I want to dress, and it's not always perfect or whatever. So I want my children to. I want to practice what I preach. It's
Yeah.
like you can wear whatever you want, just as long as you're going to be safe in it. You know what I mean? Like the world is full of weirdos. We just gotta find the line.
Yeah,
there's
that's what comes to my mind. And people talk about this all the time. And I'm sure even like what Lisa said, people might be like, "What? No, a person wearing this doesn't mean that." Whatever. Everyone
You're
can
a
have their
child,
opinion,
it's
right?
different. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can,
my opinion.
yeah, Lisa can believe that, and she may be very right. Who knows, right? Psychologically, I
Hey,
don't know.
we can all say whatever we want.
Yes.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a free internet.
What were we saying? What were we saying right before that?
Clothing.
Clothing.
This is clothing rules.
You
No,
don't
someone else
shame
go. I
them.
lost my train
Okay,
of thought.
I can go. I don't really know that I.
was
it's,
it?
Well, I only have sons right now, and I may only ever have sons.
Oh, yeah?
But I kind of feel like they should. I feel like it's annoying how there's so much put on girls and not boys.
Tell
like-
your son his shorts are too short.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nick sometimes wears shorts and I'm like, that's,
your boys
I
are-
don't need to see that much of your leg, Nick. There's so much hair.
yeah, I just feel like okay. I think I have more principles that I don't really know how that's going to translate into rules specifically. I think my principles are.
Oh, I think that's what Christina was thinking of.
Yeah, I think I just want my kids to know your body
Policies.
is a very
yes,
beautiful,
that was
special, sacred thing, and your body is special and it's sacred. And I also think like that kids should dress like kids. Like if my son or daughter wants
That's an
to dress
interesting
like
take.
very mature, like something that just looks very like older, I don't really
Interesting
agree with
take.
that. I'm not going to be super strict because I feel like that just makes them rebel. But I think it should be appropriate for their age. If my 12-year-old daughter wants to wear like some very revealing, again, it's kind of like what's the root issue there? Why do they want that? But really, my concern would be I don't want this attracting attention from some weird old dude.
Yeah,
Or some
okay.
creepy person.
That's what I was gonna say really quickly. I literally didn't understand when I was putting on the shorts and heels, whatever. I just thought it was
Me
cute.
either.
Yeah,
I
right, kids
now
don't think
that I'm
way.
older,
Yeah.
I know the way men have looked at me as a grown woman, and it's
Yeah.
like what's like drawing them in, check me
Yeah.
out, and then it's like you realize the way that, and then I see a teenager or whatever looking a certain way, and I'm like. I remember being that age. The only person that you're thinking of seeing you in your cute outfit is like Zac Efron when he was a teenager. Nowadays,
Yeah.
he's like
Yeah,
40.
not
But when I was little, I was like, I hope a cute boy sees me. You literally don't
Zac
think
Efron
of
with the,
like the dads or the
Yes.
older boys that you know, like gross guys that you wouldn't even want attention from. That's what
Yeah.
I want my daughters to understand. Just understand that
confusing.
and then make a choice.
That's what the question is.
You need to just know there's other people out there besides all the cute teen idols that you're wanting to attract. It's like you cast a net, you catch all the fish.
People
So
always
just,
say it like,
do you want to catch the fish?
They're like, yeah, well, it doesn't. They're like, you don't need to put that on the girl because he just shouldn't look at her that way. But
No,
I don't
this is-
feel comfortable with
This
that.
is how I feel about
Yeah, you're a
that. I like to
child, like-
teach my children safety. Our dad was like, this is the real world. Like, don't walk like a victim. Eyes up. Look around. If someone's walking behind you, turn around and look them in the eye.
is
Like,
such
Our
a
dad would always
No.
say, don't walk like
he
a
was
victim.
like, the world is out to get you. Better fight back or like be tough. And I liked that because I always felt safe. Like,
Yeah.
I need to be aware of all the threats so that I can at least be able to fight them. So that's how I don't want to raise Lily like, oh my gosh, you're going to die any second. But I want her to be
Yeah.
aware like, is someone following you? Like when you get in your car, lock the doors. Like take precautions so then you can be equipped. I want her to be equipped. That's where
Yeah.
I'm coming from.
Yeah, there's so
Gotta
I just think there's
understand.
so many things with this topic.
Yeah, I feel like this might be kind of an annoying parent thing, and maybe my kids will be annoyed at me for this, but I also think you have to think of the situation and dress appropriately for that situation. So, like, if you're going to
Yeah.
a funeral, you don't wear like a rainbow outfit. Or if you're going to a wedding, you don't wear jeans. Like, you wear something nice. Like, I feel like there's a
I think
certain
you don't
element
wear
of-
white. That's like,
you don't wear white.
number one rule.
Your clothes do send a message. The funeral is
Yeah.
the best example because if you go to a funeral and you're wearing some wild and crazy thing, it does
It shows
send a
It's not
message.
about you. It's
Yeah.
about the person that. So I feel like I just want them to know, and I'll try to be gentle and not be like harsh about that. But like, let's be appropriate for the moment.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and show respect for wherever. Like, and if you're going to church, like, I don't think you should wear like pajamas. I think you should kind of wear. You don't have to wear a prom dress, but like, something that's a little bit nicer. It's. And I'm not going to shame them. I'm not going to shame them. But I will try to. I hope to be like my mom and be gentle. The only time I remember my mom berating, not really berating, but we went to the Mormon temple once because it was open to visit. I was wearing a tank top and my bra strap was like popping up. I was like, cover your bra strap. I was like, oh my gosh, I felt like such a hussy. It's the Mormon temple. It's the Mormon temple. I'm a sinner.
That was you're not even but that's their
But I think my mom was thinking Mormons cover their shoulders. Like,
yeah.
that's
Okay, I
kind of
didn't
a
say my
kind of a
rule.
line that
Okay,
Catholics
okay.
don't
I
have.
didn't go either.
gotta move to the next.
So anyway,
Yeah, we gotta
those
go
are my
faster.
principles.
Okay, same kind of thing. Okay, so I'm going to say guidelines, but I think I just want them to be aware, like, it sends a message.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
clothes do send a message, that's what we talked about. And by the way, before anyone says anything, I'm not saying your clothes ever send a message that you deserve anything bad to happen to you.
No,
That's
no,
There's no,
no,
victim
no.
blaming,
No, no,
shaming.
no,
Your
no.
clothes are asking for anything. No.
No,
That's-
no.
That is not my message. But it is true that your clothes do send a message. So I just want to teach them, like, your clothes do send a message.
Do you know the message? That's what.
This is what the message appears to be.
could send.
How do you feel about that? And you have to learn as a teenager, you have to learn from like your mistakes or just your life in general. It doesn't have to be a mistake, but you just have to learn from experience. So I just want to be there guiding them as they learn from experience. So I don't think I'm going to have necessarily specific rules, but then
Yeah, you know, they're like, summer camp, your shorts can't be past your fingertips or something. I'm like, I don't
Summer
really
camp.
feel like it depends on the situation.
Yeah. Okay. For me, I dressed very wild and free as a child.
Oh,
as
you
far
are
as
great,
like
Alvin.
fun combos, I like to experiment color pattern mixing. So I really value like feeling like you can live free and like dress how you want to dress and wear what you want to wear. I think my thing would be like, what's age appropriate? Like that's kind of what I would say. Like, I don't think
Yeah.
that's really age appropriate for you right now. So let's not wear that. I think that's what mine would be. But I don't know what exactly is age appropriate, but I think I would know
You'll
it
see
when
when
I
you
see
know
it.
it.
Like,
I
don't
think
know
I'll
what's
know
age
when I see
appropriate.
it.
I can't shut up today. I would want her to. I would be like, hey, let's just add a little something to that. You know?
Yeah.
I do want her to feel free to express. That's my only thing is the safety, not. Well, even the shorts thing, I'm like, relax. If it's like running shorts and a t-shirt, like she's not looking overly sexy or whatever.
No.
It's just shorts.
It's like, that's age appropriate
You gotta
to me.
relax.
Like,
You're
that's
not see a
okay.
leg and lose control. You gotta relax.
That you got
If
a
we see
problem,
the butt,
sir.
it's more like a is it like looking like you bought it at wherever okay, maybe let's add a
lingerie
little.
store.
Well, exactly, because
Maybe
that's
the
not
skirt
age
of that dress
appropriate.
is really cute. Let's put a t-shirt over the top.
Yeah,
I could make that work.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Amy, rules?
I feel like things can be age appropriate, as Lauren said, and not age appropriate. And I want my children and my kiddos, like people, like, I don't know. I just want my daughters and my sons, but I feel like daughters have more fun with fashion if you're into that or not or whatever. I just want to have a closet of things they love and that feeling makes them feel
comfortable,
expressed and comfortable. Yeah.
Okay.
So like I'll be there to guide them. Like, okay, well, this is a little bit this way, but if you dress it with this, But like I think that we can look at each outfit as it comes.
One quick joke, sorry. I saw this thing on Instagram that was like, middle schoolers be like, and it was like, they can't know that I own a jacket. And I was like, this is the most true thing you've ever heard. Why do middle schoolers hate jackets?
Why is it embarrassing?
Last night it was like I hate being warm. Like why do kids they just like can't? But I guess also they're like a
Why is it embarrassing?
They're like, I don't want to wear a
I think
jacket.
it's just like showing
No, it is
skin
embarrassing.
feels good.
No, but boys too. They're like, I don't want to wear a jacket.
They want to feel like
skin out.
It's
I don't
very
know.
like
Your voice
my
over
mom
run shirtless.
made me wear this thing, and then it's like I have the freedom. My mom, I didn't wear the jacket.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a fast one on this one. Sleepovers.
Rules
and regulations.
You can have your friends sleep over at my house or adults that I know very well, but once again, there's a lot of creepers in this world, and a lot of people are victimized by people at sleepovers.
Yeah.
And I don't want that for my children.
I wouldn't have them
You could
sleep
have
at
your
other
friends
people's
come
houses.
over anytime.
I think that would
and
be a
sleep
rule.
over. That's fine.
I don't
Yeah,
like it.
I would let them sleep at our house, but it's just like I
Maybe
feel
when
like
they got a little older.
just from what
maybe,
I've learned, a lot of the predators are the most personable, friendly
Yes,
people.
they are.
Make parents
They
trust them. So it's
Set
like, I
themselves
don't
up
know,
to be
I'm
trusted
scared.
by you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
don't
I'm
like
just too
that.
scared. I would want them at my house.
I don't know. I had some very perfectly fine sleepovers as a kid at other houses. It was kind of
It
cool.
only
but then I was
takes
like,
one.
I know. I just don't know.
so
I don't
scary.
know.
If you know their family like really well,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah, why would
know
you let
like,
them sleep
and
over if you
you're a
didn't know the
good
family?
character,
Okay, that's true.
Well,
yeah.
I slept over at this girl from swim team's house. I don't feel like mom knew them that well at all, but it was fine.
she let you do that. I'm literally
yeah, I had
Shocked.
many sleepovers.
I didn't have a sleepover until I was 16.
It was fun.
Yeah.
We actually had a good
How
one.
things
Sleepovers,
change.
But I feel like it was generally when our parents knew them well. Like I had a couple friends that they would say yes to because they knew the parents well.
I remember you guys having friends sleep over, but that's all I
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it just case by case. I don't know. I don't really have a strong thing on that yet.
I'm like,
good.
they
I'm
can come
pretty
over
strong.
anytime, but you can't go
I'm the
there.
same. I'm absolutely terrified of my children being victimized. I'm like terrified. That's my like biggest fear. So I'm just like, if I can prevent that in any way, I need to. But I don't want to go overboard. But yeah, I'm terrified.
Yeah, it's like I would rather go drive an hour in the middle of the night, pick them up, take them home, than like, oh, it's a while away, just
so
sleep
scared.
over.
Yeah, no.
I would rather just pick
Especially
them
because
up.
I see all these TikToks,
How are
people
you
telling their
meeting someone that
stories.
lives
Yeah.
an hour away?
Well, no, like, oh, we went to a concert or whatever. It's like,
I'll be
it would
there to
be easier to
pick you
just,
up.
because it's late, I'd rather just have them come home.
Okay.
I think actually a lot of parents are like that. A lot of parents are
Next
like
is
over.
cursing, aka a bad wood.
Don't
bad
care.
wood.
Don't
Oh.
care. Curse all you want.
I feel bad.
Sometimes it's just funny, okay? If it's part of a joke or whatever, I don't care. I want to teach them how to be respectful, and I put this on
Yeah.
myself
Your 5-year-old?
and Chad. Yeah, I don't care. Lily, I taught you how to say bench. It does not come out as bench. It's
Ben
hilarious.
has a similar situation with
funny.
Uptown Funk.
Yeah, I
It's a
don't
similar
care.
situation.
I want them to know what's appropriate. You know, we have a friend who just can't stop, and I'm like, I think it's good. It's hilarious. I'm like, I think it's good to be able to know, like, oh, there's strangers around, there's children around,
Yeah,
whatever, and
'cause
be able to turn it off. So I don't
my
want you
children
to have
around.
It can
a
be like
sailor's mouth.
disrespectful to people.
Exactly. I
Like,
would say
it's not
at home,
yeah.
you can say whatever you want, but once we leave the house, we have our filters on. We're going to put our filters on out of the house.
I like that. That's
I
funny.
don't curse all the time. I don't curse hardly ever. Chad doesn't curse hardly ever. So I don't feel like we're going to have a problem with that.
Yeah.
But if they learn some word at school, I'll be like, oh, that's funny. Just don't say
Oh,
that
that's funny.
out of the
Don't say it out
house. That's the rule. Don't
Love it.
say it out of the house.
I don't know.
Rules.
I feel
That's a
like
rule.
I
Well,
kind
like,
of
out of the house.
In our house, that was definitely a rule. Like it was like
don't-
a
it was like
women and
don't.
children rule, though. Like the boys just don't
Yeah.
curse in front of the women and children,
Yeah.
but they could like in their own time.
I'm like, oh, do you want to curse? Because I'd rather you do it in the house.
I don't know.
You're
I
a
feel
big
like
no,
I'm like, here's the problem.
No?
It would cringe my soul
Amy.
so deeply.
But you got to practice what you
I-
preach.
Yeah.
In your mind.
Here's my thing.
In your mind.
You're right, though. You can say whatever I say. That's the rule.
Ooh,
Whatever comes out of my mouth can come out of yours.
All right. All right.
I mean, I feel like I would like to have a family-friendly environment in my home where it's like, especially when you're like a kid, there's just things that I feel like it's not really appropriate around the kids. If you're a teenager and we're just talking to each other and there's not like kids around, okay, but like, let's have a family and friendly environment in the home.
Because, like, I've had Barrett look me straight in the eyes and go, frick. And I'm like, okay. It's
It's
a
just
little...
anything you say, they'll say.
And he'll say,
Your
dang
rules?
it. Dang it. I'm like,
Your cursing rules.
I feel like kids will just see. Well, okay, that's not totally true. They'll see their parents and copy them for the most part, but they'll also want to copy their friends and maybe just feel a little rebellious, a little cool.
Yeah.
I feel like my kids are not going to do it in front of me, so I don't really know. Maybe they would.
Yeah, I feel like that would be weird.
I don't really know that I'm gonna have to lay
Like,
down
you'd be like-
because I'm like, what am I gonna do? Put a sock in your mouth? Like, how am I supposed to control my child?
can't.
Literally,
You could be like, hey, don't say that in front of me. I mean,
I'm like, it's
Are you
really...
saying when
like,
they're
be
out of the
respectful?
house?
yeah, I would say that's more of a
yeah.
respect thing. But when they're out and about, it's like, what am I gonna like?
Yeah.
I feel like kids are gonna do.
I don't. You can't.
The only thing is that I do really feel like the F word, especially using it a lot, is a sign of an inner rage, and that's a deeper
is.
issue.
It
The
is.
reason I say this is when I was a teenager.
feel that.
One of my friends showed me her secret journal that she didn't show anyone else, and it had all of these like collages, and she just had like F like everywhere, and I was like, I had no idea that
Did
she had.
she have an inner rage?
Yes, yes. And I had no idea until I saw that. I remember first thinking like, I was like 16 or 15. I was like, whoa, she's really mad. And it doesn't act like that. So for me, I see it as a form of rage. So I'm kind of like, what's the deeper issue
I think
here?
there's some people that literally just casually sprinkle it on like salt and pepper, and then
Yeah,
there's the
like
aggressive,
New Yorkers.
like the angry
Yeah.
curse.
Yes,
That's a rule. Oh, that's a rule.
That scares
no
me.
angry cursing.
Yes, no cursing in an
that's a rule.
argument.
You need to
No.
be
And also,
angry respectfully.
I personally
And
think
not like disrespectful cursing.
like if it's
Yeah.
funny and
That's
it's
a good
and I personally
harmless,
think
but
the worst one is GD.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good.
No,
That's
that's
like
no.
you're like that's like cursing God's name.
It's
Basically.
Yeah,
that one
that's
or
a
going
no.
against the Lord in that. I
I'm
don't
just
know.
not a fan of
I can't
cursing in
have
general.
that.
I feel like they're like speak life or speak death, and I feel like there's just like speak life is like the good, positive, hopeful, light things. I feel like cursing just kind of has a negative vibe to it in general. Sometimes it is funny, definitely. There's certain situations where it gets a funny vibe, but there's sometimes where it's just too much.
It just
It's
depends.
like,
Okay, my rule would be not in my house, but I'm not gonna be like if they say something, I'll be like,
driving
how dare you? I heard that. I'm not gonna be like really mad. I think I'd more just be like, hey, just don't do that. It's a family friendly environment, but I'll be like, how dare you? I'm not gonna be like shaming them
I
about it
feel
or
like
anything.
if Barrett learned
It's
them,
not- yeah.
he would be very much using
I'd be like,
them.
hey, don't say that. But yeah, I'm not going to be, I will not be shaming for anything. There will be that's my biggest thing is I do not want to shame my children. I just want to guide them and teach them. All right,
Yeah.
next one, rules for chores.
Do them.
Oh, you gotta do chores.
You better do your chores.
I'm gonna have
I'm
to.
sorry. The natural thing for me, I like to think that I would do like consequences. So like you have to do this chore. Like this is part of your like life.
gotta
role.
contribute to this
because you
household.
need to grow up and know that when you're grown up, I'm supposed to usher you into your grown up phase where you have your own house. I don't want you to live in filth. I need to teach you how to clean,
How to do
so you
everything.
can clean for yourself. So it's like, okay, I need to do this chore, and if you don't do it, then you can't do this thing.
Yeah, I will be very strict about chores. Actually, keep your room clean. Clean, clean, clean. I don't want to have.
I didn't have that.
And this is why.
That's
because
why.
I wish that I had stricter rules about cleaning, because then I wouldn't have the problem that I have now, which I'm getting better at because I started putting stuff away, like in the
stuff
moment. Instead of
away.
that was my problem. I put it half away and then I never finished
That's
it.
true.
But I will be strict. Keep your room clean. Do your chores. Like, you need to learn this. Is important.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's all a hazy fog for me.
But you know what? Don't do it where your kid wants to go somewhere.
my
And then you wait
gosh.
to the last second.
No,
and you're like,
that's
you have to
evil.
mop now you have to clean your room. Like, what? Why
I
you
hate
I
it.
feel
Last
like-
second things are so rude, and I hate
No,
it. Give me time to prepare.
I feel like my vibe would be like, okay, if you have your room clean by 3 p.m. today, then you can go do this thing at 7.
I don't
Yeah.
want that either. It puts psychological trauma around cleaning, and it makes it something that's a punishment.
That's
you
a
just
good point.
clean.
Yeah.
On Saturday mornings, we clean.
I feel
whatever
like that was
it
something
is.
we can probably all agree was very negative in our household was cleaning.
Yeah.
Wait,
Like,
you know
it's
what?
hard to
It
get
was so
a rip
stressful.
off. It was so, I feel like
'Cause
our
it was really
parents were
stressful,
always
Kat.
really stressed about how messy our house was.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was
It was
stress-
such a
it was
point
a stressful
of,
environment.
And I think that's a really
emotional
common thing.
turmoil.
I see it on the internet everywhere.
I think that's really common, but especially when you have 11 children, it's a lot
I'm
of
gonna
mess.
work on modeling, like you said, putting things
Yes.
away, because then you don't even have to clean
Also-
that much.
See-
Also, I'm gonna model that if you work hard,
Yeah.
you can pay someone to mop your floor.
That's
But you
true.
better
And there's
pick a
nothing wrong
career
with that.
so that you can do that. Otherwise, this is how you mop, and you have to learn. But you have
I'm
to
up
see.
on-
Okay, I think this is how I'd be. I'd be like, if they're like, oh, can I do this thing tonight? I'd be like, yeah, but clean your room first. And then if they didn't clean, I'd be like, so what
They
happened
made that choice.
to your room?
So, Laura, that is so Lauren. So what happened? You know that when we don't do something that Lauren tells you for the band. So what happened?
And then they tell me
does
what
that.
happened. I'd be like, okay, so tomorrow let's clean it.
Oh,
Yeah?
Let's fix
a rule
that.
around
Yeah.
cleaning. I'm not gonna do it for my kids.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not doing your laundry.
But I'll
doing
help
that.
them. Like, let me
I'm not
show
doing
you
that.
a good like
Yes.
And I'm
strategy.
talking like 7 years old. I'm not doing your laundry.
Yeah.
You are going to learn.
I mean,
Because
that's what happened to
learned
us.
when I was 8, and I love it. When all
Yeah.
these sissies were going off to college, I don't know how to do laundry. Are you crazy? Do you know how to chew your food and swallow it? It's such a basic skill. Okay? Like, here's how you clean a toilet. Spray, spray,
Oh
spray.
my
Wipe,
gosh.
wipe, wipe. That's it. Here's how you put the,
I will
put
say
the laundry
though,
in.
trial and error. We had a couple
Soap,
of moments.
Power.
Oh, I've ruined loads of laundry.
I think it was mainly Amy, but there might have been a couple of kids.
Bleach.
No,
Bleach. The bleach needs to be far
The
away.
laundry, and it made all the clothes.
Yeah.
Like,
It was so traumatizing.
I got a couple
That
of
was
favorite
harsh
shirts
of
ruined
me.
by that.
That was harsh of me, but I really don't think you should put your life self-esteem on laundry. So just don't worry about it, okay? If you learned, you learned.
I
But I
agree.
would like mine to learn early because I'm not your maid, I'm not your mother, I'm not your friend. you
are
know
their
what else?
I want to do like family cleaning moments. 'Cause I have a
Yes.
friend, and she said
And
she
put on
has
music.
She said she has
Yeah.
make it fun. She said she has really good memories of her doing that with her family and with her dad. And some of like her favorite childhood memories.
That's
Yeah.
I don't
is
want
them
it to
cleaning
be
together.
a thing of, well, if you want to go here, you have to do this. It should just be a regular thing that
loves
you do.
cleaning
Yeah,
with me.
I
It's
think
nothing
it
to do
should
with
be
your
about
plans.
like self-care, even like taking care of your space
Yes,
and
yes,
like
yes.
That's what I
valuing
want to
yourself.
teach
like a
them.
relaxing.
Yeah.
Guys, when I do laundry or clean right now, Barrett's like, help, Barrett, help. Like he wants to help so bad. I'm like, you want to help laundry? He's like, yes. And he's
I
like,
can't wait till
He's
he
like,
gets
laundry,
older, and
laundry.
then I'm just gonna set him loose on my floor. Fair, you want to mop?
He loves
knock
it.
yourself out.
Next thing, going. So this is for you gals. Going to boys' houses.
Should we do? We should do boys or girls.
Going
like,
to
Yeah, that's
for your
whatever.
fair.
sons too, because you have
What about
sons.
boys?
Yeah, whatever it is. It just says going to boys' houses.
your crush's house.
Okay, that's a great thing. Going to well, if you know it's like whatever. Going to your crush's house.
Well,
What's
what
the
if they
rule?
have? What if it's a girl and they have a boy best friend? Is that different?
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
know.
it's all the same in my head.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
feel like
know.
it's just going to anyone's house.
Okay.
For
First
me.
of all, this boy needs to come to my house first.
Yeah.
I need to know
see
that.
him. I
Parents
need to
should be
meet him.
home.
I need to meet him and see how this is before anything else happens.
Okay, mine's the same for any of them. Any friend, all this. It doesn't matter. Crush, boy, girl, whatever. Same thing. You're not going to anyone's house unless I know them really well, period. I'm just too paranoid. And number two, they got to come to my house first. I have to really get to know them. I have to get to know the parents.
And their parents.
I have to know who they're around, like what internet, which we're going to that one next one. What's the internet situation at their house?
I need to
What
see
do you
their
mean? Like,
internet
do they
search
have
history.
Wi-Fi?
Do they have an iPad?
Do they
just
have
go out? Do they have
unrestricted
whatever they have in this
screen
time? A
time?
phone? Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Do they have unrestricted screen? I just need to know what's going on.
Well, what age are you talking?
babysitting.
Any age. The internet is a
Okay.
dark place.
I was
That's
babysitting
true.
for children with unrestricted
Okay,
screen
not
time.
teenagers.
Oh, wow.
It was
That's
a lot.
interesting.
Okay, what are you guys' rules?
Basically what you guys said. Just I need to know the parents. I think it's like, are these parents gonna be putting my child in danger? Are these
I need
parents
to know.
supervising? Michael, our brother, he really opened my eyes. I remember he like would do these crazy things with his friends. I remember one time our babysitter told us that she babysat these kids that like locked her in a closet and they went into the kitchen and they were lighting like foil on fire. What? So I'm like, again, that doesn't have to do with the
like-
parents, but I'm like, people do wild
Yes.
things. You gotta be safe. I think safety is the biggest priority.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it depends on age of the child, time of day. Like, there's factors.
true.
I don't think
That's
I have
true.
like
Factors.
one rule, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't
They
just
can
be
come over
like,
to my house.
go freely, whatever. I'm blind, you know.
Yeah. I feel like,
Sketchy
it all
people in this
depends
world.
on environment and just situationally. We'll have to go on case by case basis.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
learning? I was listening to a podcast from this mom who has like all these teenagers, and she said people were always at her house, and she said the number one thing is if you want your kids' friends to come to
Good
your house,
food.
is good food. I
That's
plan on making
true.
a lot of good food.
And have
That's
snacks
what I
on
learned.
hand.
I
Yes. Come to our
also,
house.
I want to have a lot of
And drinks.
opportunities
Yeah. Oh, good
for
drinks.
my children's friends.
To have fun.
I want to be friends with their parents and their
Yeah.
families.
Yeah.
To come
Yeah,
over all
yeah.
the time. I
Family
want
friends.
Parties
like
and
I
family
want
events.
to have dinners all the time, like all the time. I want families coming over because
that'd be fun.
I want to have a community for my children, and I want to know the people that they're around because I think
Yeah.
it's so important to have friends and have community. And I
Yeah.
want to build a space where even after they have like grown up and moved out and stuff, they come back to the community space and like they come back for dinners and stuff. Like
Yeah.
that's the kind of thing that I want to build for my children.
That's a great
Yep,
point.
I agree.
and I just always dreamed of that as a
And
child.
you know what I have to
Big
say?
picture thinking.
My little brother, he said, "You always have good food at your house."
Oh,
So I gotta pat myself on the back
I do.
for that. All right, let's go to the last one. Let's get through this, and then we'll get to Sister Spotlight. So, cell phone, social media.
Oh no, this is hard.
Just say
Okay.
it right now. Say it
can-
this time, and
Oh, okay.
because we don't know what technology will be, right?
Yeah,
say
we
it
have
right
no
now.
clue.
What's your rules?
You can have a phone at like once you start driving. Honestly, you
That's
can
what
have
I was
a-
gonna say.
not before that.
No, no. I don't think you need one. Maybe a little like. I don't know.
Because what if they're going like hang out with their friends? They're 13.
Yeah, I would
like
do
you,
that.
want to contact them.
I would do a calling.
Oh,
only
okay, you know
phone.
what?
You can take your dad's phone.
I
with
maybe
you. That's what they used to do.
yes.
My mom let me
yes,
bring
yes,
her
yes.
phone.
Oh my
That was
god!
a different time.
I babysat
I don't
for these
know.
kids that have these little watches where you can track the location, you can
Oh,
call
that's
them, they
cool.
can call you.
I would do
they can't
something
like
like
go
that.
on the internet or anything, but like so
That's
you
cool.
know
That's nice.
where they are.
I don't know.
cool.
I don't know actually. I don't know.
I like that.
I would have them have like that kind of thing. So like, cause like, yeah, the girl goes to her friend's house. I can see exactly where she is and I
Yeah.
can call her up and be like, hey, come back whenever it's time.
Yeah, I feel like with social media and all that, I'm not as much like, oh well, you see these things. I'm like, wow, people see things. I don't know. I'm more
it's
like,
so
I don't
scary.
want them to become like addicted to social media and like in this negative way where it's like subtly just eroding at your self esteem. Like I just don't want that. So I don't know. I don't know.
Okay,
guys.
I'll tell you my philosophy on it really quick. So I've thought about this a lot, and I've had a lot of conversations with friends about this recently. Even though I literally have 1-year-olds, this is going to be in the future. I think
topic.
social media / technology is very similar to sugar in terms
Okay.
of if you're that parent that's like you are never eating sugar, you can't have dessert. Here's an apple. Your child is going to go
They die
insane
for
and
it.
eat so much sugar because whatever is restricted is like the forbidden fruit. I think it's the
agree.
same with technology.
Yes.
our kids are growing up in a technological world. It's just, that's what it is. That's the world we live in. And I think it's similar to sugar. I want my goal is for them to eat a healthy diet and also have frequent access to dessert so that it doesn't become an idol in their life. And same thing with technology. I'm like, you want to have a phone? Well, okay, maybe not at night, and yeah, probably just calling and texting when they're young. But like, you want to have technology? Great. Let's go outside and play for a bit. Let's have some friends. Yes, you can have screen time. Let's balance it with other healthy things. So you're not sitting there with like a freaking phone tan, like in the middle of the night, like an addict. Like, they don't need unrestricted access. But I think if it's super restricted, they're gonna want like screens.
Yeah, I feel like my children, they can't have any public social media. Your account will be private.
Yeah.
You will be getting extensive knowledge from me
Maybe it's gonna
on
really educate
internet
the children.
safety because you have to
safety.
know.
And there's like
Maybe
there's
I'll
like
do
settings you can
Lisa
do.
and Lily TikTok, like Kim and Norm.
yeah.
That's cute.
I love it.
That's cute. Yeah, like
I don't know.
You
All right,
gotta
gotta
be
move on, guys,
safe
gotta
in
move
this
on.
world.
Yeah.
All right.
Gotta be safe. I feel like that's all of our parenting rules.
I know. It's like, yeah, that's the main thing. I want to equip my
hard.
children to be confident and smart. I know they'll make mistakes, but I want them to feel empowered to make the best decisions they can and know that I'll be there for them, not to shame them, but to guide them is my goal. But I'm just so paranoid.
Yeah.
I have no clue what to do about phones and social media, guys. You scratch my answer. TBD. TBD.
I don't know.
Okay,
And it's
let's
like, who
move
knows
on.
where it's going to be in 10 years?
Yeah, what is gonna
And it's like,
happen?
you log it in and there's a hologram that appears. On the
I was going to say, apparently it's going to be
Metaverse.
It's
holograms.
all like
Not the
virtual
metaverse.
reality. Yeah, the metaverse. Exactly.
All right, let's move on, guys. So let's go to Sister Spotlight. That was that. Let us know what you guys thought. Very interesting. Love the spice Lisa brings.
Always.
Love it. We missed the spice.
We
did.
did.
We
All
needed
right.
some cinnamon.
Sister Spotlight, where a different sister has the spotlight each week. I wonder who it would be this week. So confusing. Who could it be?
What?
Because it's been us every week.
Whatever.
It's Lisa's Corner.
Yeah.
Why do I never remember what that's called? Lisa's Corner.
It's my corner of the internet, the weird but fun place. Okay. I really drew this out of thin air, but I recently talked to a manifestation coach, which is funny. It was really a mindset
I
coach.
forgot about that.
We were just we were just shooting the breeze. We wanted to meet each other. She's so cool.
Oh, I love that.
Laura
We're
St.
shooting the
John,
breeze.
love ya. Anyway, and then I was talking about how I was like, I think I accidentally manifested things as a child just from like obsessing over them. I just brought them into my life. You know what I mean? People have different beliefs about manifestation, whatever. I think you can do it without even meaning to. Whatever. Take that as you will. I don't know.
will bring many things to you.
Who knows? So, thoughts become things. So I was thinking about that and it brought back a horrifying memories
I'm scared.
of me as a child.
Oh, wait.
Do I know? Okay, first of all, let me give a little quick sidebar. Have I shared the Zac Efron Photoshop story?
No.
This is a quick example. Zac
I'm
Efron was my
scared.
intro to teen crushes. I was 12. I was just like, oh my gosh, I love him. I've never been in love. Zac Efron was my everything. So
Love it.
when High School Musical came out, okay? And we had an iMac with a camera on it, right? So you could take pictures. And I was like, oh, I love him. I so badly wish we could meet. I wonder if, I wish I had a picture of us like with my arm around him. I wonder if I could just make that. So I tried to take a picture on the photo booth like this. And I wish I still had that photo. I was not a Photoshop wizard. It never came to fruition, but I took the first step of the.
Maybe Ariel could make you one.
And I think I didn't understand. I need a photo of him with someone with his arm around him. I tried it and I was like, this is not doing it for me. I wanted to feel the excitement of like, wow, we met in my mom's office.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't work.
So many things happen in that office.
Oh my gosh!
my
So that
gosh.
was my
Apparently.
intro. That was my intro to boyology, and then came the Jonas Brothers.
Oh my gosh.
Of course, another Nick Jonas story. So
They are so great.
my superpower as a child was delusion, fantasy world. So I literally said once, I was like, I could be so happy in a white room with no doors and no windows and nothing, because I would just think and I would imagine whatever I wanted and I'd have so much fun.
Whoa.
Oh yeah,
That's pretty wild.
I could just
Never
lay in
thought
our
that.
messy laundry room and I would just be anywhere but there, and I was like, imagining my dream life. I'm on tour. I can do a backflip. I want to. You know what's funny? My fantasies were always about impressing people. Isn't that sad? I was like, that
is sad.
Kenny Ortega's gonna love me. He's gonna choreograph the tour, and he's gonna be like, she's the most talented person I've ever met. Which is so funny because that TikTok you sent me of the girl's like, I will be a favorite guest on that Conan O'Brien show or whatever. That was me. So
I'm crying.
I would always visualize and just dream
Gotta
about what I wanted to
visualize.
do. And it was really like, this was my plan. I wanted to be famous just so I could meet Nick Jonas. It wasn't, I want to be famous, like, that's it. It was like, no, there's an end
There was a
game.
plan.
It's marriage. It's family. It's Lisa Jonas. It doesn't really have a ring to it. but
That's
it did
the
at
end
time.
game.
That was the end game. So
Wow.
one of my ways of imagining
gosh.
Oh, I'm so-
and
Oh my
visualizing. Look, it's just so weird. I love to play the piano. I would play piano for hours, hours and hours, and I would play it late into the night, very quietly, so my parents could sleep underneath in the room under me.
So true.
So I would play the piano.
I've literally.
oh no.
I would play the
I
piano, and I would just imagine I was playing the piano. I would be like, all right. For some reason, it was my childhood home that I was picturing, but it was somehow their house, the Jonas Brothers, and it would be like, oh Lisa, oh everyone, this is Lisa. She's so amazing. Give them the razzle dazzle, not that, but like play them a song, and I'm like, oh, if you insist. I suppose I could, and I would play. And I would just sit there, and in my mind, eyes wide open, but I wasn't seeing the room around me. I was seeing what are the Denise and Kevin being like, Nick,
Your future in-laws.
you couldn't have brought home a better girl. And I was like, join in.
How old are you thinking that?
I'm thinking
though?
I was 13.
And how old did you think you were?
What? Oh, I don't know. In this future, I was probably 24, which was like old
my
and moldy.
God.
No, I was probably like 18, so
my
I would
gosh.
never be 18. That was way too far in the future. I was just like, and I would do that all the time. Oh, and then we saw them in concert at the Hannah Montana tour, and I was
Yes.
just like, I felt like an evil underlord. I was standing up in the rafters, and I was like, one day you will be mine. Like I was like so excited about everyone. I wasn't like la-di-da. I was like eyes on the prize. I was like, we're in the
mean,
same room.
We
It's only a matter of time now.
we did
And
meet
then the
them.
whole
And then we
ride
did
home.
meet them.
The whole ride home. Exactly. I manifested it. The whole ride home, I sat in the car and everyone was like, blah, 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 what was your favorite song? Blah, blah. I was like, shut up. You idiot.
That was
You don't
like
even
a
know.
3-hour drive.
I was like, you are
my
wasting
gosh.
your life away being a child, a kid. I'm
my
plotting. I was like, all right, so I've seen the venue now. I've seen the buses, so I'll be on that bus next time. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so cool. Okay, so what is it like? I'm like, oh, what a great show. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, the best show of ever, humankind. And I literally, that was a drive for like San Jose or
Yeah, that was
something.
like
It was
3
like
hours.
3-hour drive that I
3
just
hours. Oh my
gosh, it
imagined
was.
my future on tour with the Jonas
Your
Brothers.
future as Lisa Jonas.
Wow.
It was
What a world.
The secret life of
the
Lisa.
amount that I thought about this, imagined it. I lived in that world. Like sometimes I open my eyes and be like, oh yeah, I'm in my house. Like it was so powerful. The delusion. The delusion. Yeah. It's so great that I'm a mom now. I don't have time to do these things anymore. Oh, thank goodness. I have so much to occupy.
reel you in.
I have a real life that I live in, luckily. I just
Love
make
it.
my fantasy
Oh
my
my gosh.
reality.
Love
Fall
it.
leaves.
Wow.
Brisk walks, you know? But
Love to see
that
it.
was where it all started.
Well, that
Wow.
was something.
That was a lot.
She didn't
Oh, and I met him in 2000, what was it, 11, 12? Early 2012, maybe January 2012. No, September? I don't know. And I was already over it at that time.
praise
But I
the Lord.
shook his hand. I was like, wow.
Like, you
Little
don't
do
even
you know.
13-year-old Lisa would be so proud. the evil
So true.
underlord.
Oh my
She really evil
rose,
underlorded her way to the
and
top.
then she descended back inside of my soul.
Wow.
But she rose out in that moment. She was like, "Nice to meet you,
This is
Mr.
wild.
Jonas. It's been a long time coming." But I was really. They were just like. They
They
were so
were
bummed
going through
when
a
we
lot
met
of
them.
trauma,
And
I
then the
feel
next
like.
week they broke up. So I was like, they didn't really give us the razzle dazzle.
And then
Yeah, we
Roger-
met them. They were like, "Hi."
They were on the verge of a breakdown.
They were
They
not.
weren't like
Hey, hey.
mean. They just
They just
tired.
you could tell they were
checked out.
They were
sad.
seeming bummed out, but luckily I didn't care because I was over
Yeah.
it at the time.
Praise the
now
Lord.
I'm not over it again. Oh, I'm over that. But I'm like, now they're all happy and like I'm all happy. We're all married
Great.
separately, you know.
Separately.
So-
Separately.
It's great.
gosh,
We're all
that's
back. Love the
Love
Jonas
it.
Brothers. But at that time I was just like,
Had you moved on to like Zac Efron at that point, or were you out of the
I
boy
don't-
delusions by
someone
that
else.
point?
oh, I'd moved on to boys in real life.
Yes.
Like, oh, yeah. Guys
Yeah.
at my school. And then after that, when I met him, it was like, oh, no. It was just different celebrities. I was over
yeah.
him. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Well,
Lines,
Let's wrap
Mines,
it
and
up.
Trying Times lost me there.
that was amazing,
Oh.
everyone. So
That was great.
Thank you. That was amazing. Thank you guys for joining us.
We love you.
And we will see you,
See you next week.
in the next episode. Bye-bye now.
You've been listening to the Cimarelli podcast. Follow Cimarelli on Spotify and subscribe on YouTube. You can also find Cimarelli on Facebook and Instagram.